Hey Lancers, my name is Jenna from CBU's University Writing Center, and my goal today is to share a little something called Grammarly Premium with all of you. Did you know that in addition to appointments with writing coaches, access to online tutorials, and more, as a CBU student, you also have access to Grammarly Premium? It is really easy to sign up, but before you do, let me tell you a little bit about why you have to have it. Grammarly is an AI-powered application that highlights writing mistakes and suggests changes. But with Grammarly Premium, you get access to so much more than just an average spell check software. Grammarly is like having your own personal assistant, one who is always in your corner, ensuring that your sentences are clear, your writing style is engaging, and that all of those punctuation marks and finer details are exactly where they need to be. I can hear you asking, how does this personal writing assistant work? So let's hop on over to a computer and I'll show you. You start by uploading your draft to Grammarly. Grammarly's AI is then going to ask you what your goals are. Usually you can just stick with the default settings, but adjusting them will change the type of feedback that you receive. For example, selecting formal will detect and suggest that you change any form of slang or colloquialisms in your paper, whereas selecting neutral will allow for a more casual tone in your writing. Once you've elected your goals and hit done, Grammarly will generate a report for you. If your essay has lots of alerts or suggested changes, don't be alarmed, because Grammarly makes it really easy to change things. See that number on the top right? That's your text score, which essentially represents the quality of your writing compared to other papers uploaded to Grammarly. As you make changes, you'll notice that your score goes up. If you click on that number, you'll also see other metrics like word count, readability, reading time, and speaking time, which can help if the project that you are working on is a speech or presentation of some kind. But let's go back to the alerts. Not only does Grammarly alert you if something is wrong, like an average spell check or grammar check, but it also tells you what the problem is, why it's a problem, and in some cases, offers suggestions for how to fix it. You'll see on the right of the screen that they are color-coded. Red alerts have to do with the correctness, or the actual spelling and grammar of your essay. Blue alerts have to do with clarity, and this is where Grammarly really starts to stand out in comparison to every other spell check software. Grammarly doesn't just correct what you're saying. It also makes suggestions for how to improve how you're saying it. And if you need help understanding why the changes should be made, click on this to expand the alert for an explanation and some examples. This is essential if you're working on a paper that's argumentative or persuasive. You won't be able to persuade anyone of anything if your paper isn't clear. And Grammarly can act like the friend that you show your paper to before you turn it in. It's a second set of eyes and ears, catching the mistakes that we miss and offering feedback for how to improve. Green alerts have to do with engagement. That is, how you're engaging your audience. Does your paper hold a reader's attention? Is your word choice unique and striking without sounding like a thesaurus exploded all over your essay? Grammarly will make suggestions for how you can upgrade your writing and improve your style so that your essay leaves a lasting impression for good on whoever reads it, including your professor. Finally, we come to purple alerts, and these have to do with delivery. Do you sound confident? Is your tone appropriate for the setting? Grammarly's purple alerts will let you know if there's anything else that you need to change before submitting your assignment. So how can you fix your paper now that you're aware of the problems? You can choose to download your report as a PDF and go through it yourself, or you can make the changes right from Grammarly. Starting from the beginning, you can go through the alerts one by one. Usually, problems are as easy to fix as one click, but in the event you get an alert like this one that reads, "Rewrite the sentence," you can erase that text, rewrite, or edit within Grammarly until that alert goes away. Grammarly will alert you that you fixed the error by turning green and complimenting you on your excellent work. Continue this process all the way through until you're satisfied with the quality of your assignment. Then, download your new draft. Keep in mind that if you disagree with a suggestion, you can also click that little trash can at the bottom right of the alert to delete that suggestion if you feel it doesn't apply. Remember that you are still the author, and Grammarly is just a helper. It doesn't control you or your work. You still need to decide what kind of changes you want to make based on the effect that you want to have on your readers. Every time that you make a change, be sure that you consider your own audience and your purpose for doing so. I can hear you saying, but wait, I worked super hard to format my essay according to MLA or APA guidelines. Will all of that disappear when I download my essay from Grammarly? Not at all. Grammarly will restore your original formatting once you download your assignment. So there's no hard work lost. Instead, you've just saved yourself tons of time reading and rereading your essay for typos and and mistakes. As you continue to upload more and more assignments to Grammarly, you'll also get access to weekly improvement reports to show how your abilities as a writer improve and grow over time based on what you've learned. These reports take a look at all of your writing and give you feedback just like a writing coach would. And this doesn't include just essays either. You can download the Grammarly Premium application onto your computer for help with things like emails, messages to your friends, social media posts, notes, and so much more. It can make suggestions as you type, and it takes all of this into account when generating your weekly report. By using Grammarly Premium this way, you'll end up with a fuller, more comprehensive weekly report, which will then help you grow into a more purpose-driven and intentional communicator in all areas where writing is required. So have I convinced you now? Great. When you're ready to sign up, just head on over to our website, calbaptist.edu/writing-center for further instructions. Be careful when you input your CBU credentials. We won't be able to contact you without them, so make sure that there are no errors. Use your full name and your LancerMail address. Just like Grammarly Premium, it really is that easy to sign up. Suppose you don't have time to schedule an appointment with the Writing Center, or you have scheduled an appointment, but you're just looking for a little bit of extra help before you turn in your assignment. In that case, Grammarly Premium can act as the final step before you submit your essay. It can point out all of the details that you need to fine-tune and show you areas where you can really polish your essay to make it shine. So take advantage of this resource and sign up today. Lance up!